Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make a wreath for Easter out of Easter eggs. So I picked up a few items at the dollar store. I found a small wreath form. I picked up 3 packages of Easter eggs that are glittery, some Easter grass, and then in addition to the things that I bought at the store, I also have some gold ribbon left over from Christmas, my hot glue gun, and some pink ribbon that I'm going to use to tie the bow on. So to start, I may not have bought enough eggs to cover the entire wreath. So I decided that I'm going to cover the wreath form in gold, just because I think it would be prettier to have gold on it than to have the green showing through if it shows through. So all I'm going to do is add a little glue onto the wreath, stick it here, and then to make it easier to wrap, I'm going to cut a little . I'm going to just wrap it around. It does not need to be perfect because hopefully not too much of this is going to show. And as I wrap, I'll put a little spot of glue just to keep it snug. Now we're going to put the eggs onto the wreath. So all I'm going to do is take my glue gun and make a bead of glue along the egg. Okay, plop it on. Might have to hold it for a second for the glue to dry if it's on the edge like this. So I'm glad that I wrapped the wreath in gold, because the way that I'm doing it, you're going to see quite a bit of the wreath underneath. So that was a good call. Oops. So when you're gluing your eggs, make sure that they're closed all the way. Oh, this one is closed. It just doesn't look like it because it's missing glitter. So I'll just glue this side down so you don't see it. So Jenna mentioned that there's lots of glue strings everywhere, but when I'm all done, I'll just
Hey Mom,
pull them off.
there's a lot of glue strings.
There are a lot of glue strings, so all we need to do is grab the little glue strings and pull them off. They're like little cobwebs.
I want to see.
You can pull some off. So before I finish the eggs in this spot, I'm going to hang it by this pink ribbon. So I'm just going to slip this around. And I'm going to tie it in a knot on here just so that it's on there nice and secure, and let the strings dangle around the edge there. And we'll put this green egg on there. So looking from the top, it's pretty well done. If you look from the side, you can see I only did it on the side. So if you want your eggs all the way around, you're going to need more than 3 packages, because I only have 3 eggs left after this. So after you finish your eggs, you're going to want to pull all of this cobwebby glue off. You guys can help me with that if you want to. So next I have this Easter grass, and this is going to be a trial and error bit. My thought is that you just basically are going to jam it in the empty spaces like so with a little touch of glue, and it will help kind of fill it in. So I'm just going to put a little glue in this hole.
Put your finger on it.
Take a bunch of grass, kind of poke it in there a little bit so it sticks. When you're doing this, you don't need to be perfect about it. It's just jamming grass into glue. And I'm going to do that all around. And we'll see if it turns out. If not, I'll be pulling grass out of eggs all night. I found it's actually easier just to use my finger and be careful not to touch the glue than it was to use the pencil. We decided we wanted something to brighten up the kids' grandma's room. She just moved into a new place, and so we wanted to... Yes, hello, buddy.
Sure.
So we wanted to give her a little extra cheer with some
Decorations.
bright decorations. That's right. So as you can see, this is kind of ugly right now. So I'm going to make sure your glue is dry, and then I'm just going to take my scissors and kind of...
That's what I was gonna say.
give it a little bit of a haircut. The wreath looks just fine without the Easter grass. It just adds a little bit of extra to it, but if you don't like the mess, you don't need to do it. And to finish it off, I'm just going to tie this
Mom, you go.
like so it can hang. That's it.